Hey, welcome back for the toys. Mike here, Tony behind the camera.
Yo!
And we have an exciting unboxing. I have been waiting 39 years for this figure, the cyborg version of Eddie. And for those of you who don't know, this is the Iron Maiden 2-pack Future Past World Tour set of for Iron Maiden, their mascot Eddie. And it's the new and the old. So it's the Senjutsu Eddie, which I believe is their current album. Okay. And he's like a samurai. He's got, in the artwork here, you got some pagodas. You got him here with his little Oni mask head on, just looking fierce. And then over here, this is the one I fell in love with. This is Cyborg Eddie from the Somewhere in Time album. You have him in his overcoat with his hat. From the Stranger in a Strange Land single. We've got like the little Blade Runner-esque cars and futuristic background. It's just
very Blade Runner.
My god, I'm so excited for this one. And then so this is the box. It's a barn door box. We'll get to that part, but we're gonna look at the box. We're gonna spin it around, check it out. I'm rocking my Iron Maiden tour shirt from 2012, and we're ready. So we're gonna go on this side. We got Senjutsu Eddie here on the side. That's an actual figure. Got Iron Maiden looking just awesome. And then he looks fierce. He's got the crazy open mouth. Got the kanji symbol. Looks like it's written in blood on his chest.
It does.
Amazing. And then go to the back of the box. Amazing glamour shots. Senjutsu Eddie has like 2 different heads. And then you can remove his helmet, so it's almost like a third head. But you got the crazy open mouth, you got the just stoic face. He comes with a bunch of accessories. And then here's Cyborg Eddie, all business. This guy, I'm so excited for this figure. I've been waiting and waiting and waiting to have an articulated Cyborg Eddie, and it's moments away from coming out of this package. And then we'll swing it around here, and there he is with his rifle. Just awesome. He's got his little symbol here. He's got the nuclear symbol on his crotch, and that's where you would have it, right? And then Iron Maiden again. Yeah.
I like how both sides reflected the correct.
Yeah, they did it.
Cyborg is that, and then Senjutsu.
And then we got the bottom of the box that has the information that you really want to see. It's the artists and the guys who did all the packaging, the artwork, just putting it together presentation-wise. We got the little barcode there. If you are looking for this still, it's still available. And then also gives you the contents of the box and stuff like that. Just awesome. I just want to say, the sculptors, Marty Henley and Kyle Windricks, chef's kiss. I haven't even opened it, and I'm so excited.
Thank you for making my stream come
true. Honestly, it's just great. And then Chris Ramo, I'm probably screwing up your name. He did the packaging and graphic design.
It's really well done.
You nailed it, man. This box is beautiful, and I kind of messed it up a little bit on the little hanging thing, but whatever. It's still awesome. Let's open up the barn doors and see what we're gonna do.
Yeah.
We're gonna go with Senjutsu Eddie first, and we'll keep him covered, and just kind of open this up.
Oh goodness!
Holy crap! Look at that! Look at that glamour shot. That's just terrifying.
With lightning and.
Can you imagine if you were like some jobber, samurai, or just got picked off a field and hey, you're going to war, and then this dude comes out of the forest.
Some yada yashigaru.
Hopefully you're wearing the brown pants, because but he's got the rocker hands. He's got a pointing hand. There's his head without the helmet on with his screaming face. He's got a regular sword. He's got and it's bloody. He's got a short sword. And he's got the sword with the lightning effect. And what's kind of cool is they created these hilt plugs. So you just plug these in onto the hilts on his belt and stuff. So they don't actually slide in. So you just put the hilts in to kind of
make it look like
he has it. Hasn't drawn his sword.
Gotcha.
But then we're gonna go over here to Somewhere in Time Eddie. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Look at this beast. Oh my god.
Oh, there's the lightning sword.
There's the lightning sword and the short sword too.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's Eddie. He's got his pistols that go in those giant holsters. He's got his rifle here. just a couple. He's got some open hands, and then he's got his trigger finger hands, and so not a whole lot. No other extra heads for him. Beautiful glamour shot of him walking with the rifle, just ready to just cap some full.
Look at those, like,
just amazing.
Super cool holsters too.
I'm so excited. And
always a fan of a figure that can hold his own weapon.
Right? Yeah. I mean, when you can put the gear on the guy and just store it, it's so much better. But oh my god, they nailed it. It just looks so much like the artwork from like the old like record and cassette. And yes, I'm that old. I am that old, people. But
is nothing wrong with being that old.
But man,
living the dream.
It's beautiful. I'm so excited for this. Like I said, I've been waiting forever to have this figure in my hands, and we are moments away from breaking him out of this beautiful case, and then we're gonna get into it. So on that, we're gonna take a pause.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cut him out. As you know, if you collect NECA, they like to put a lot of ties on their stuff, so we got to cut all those ties. So we're not going to sit here and do that on camera because that would just eat up time. So we're going to do that off camera, and then we'll be back with these guys out of the box, and we will check them out, and you might see a grown man cry.
Look forward to it.
Hey, welcome back. All right, we got these guys out of the box. There wasn't a lot of ties. I was super surprised. I have cut so many ties off of NECA figures, especially the Ninja Turtles. It would blow your mind. And these literally had, I think, three. It was two holding. It was like one on each, holding them in by the waist, and then there was one for the sheath, for the sword, and that was it. Everything else was either just had tape over it or was just popped into the plastic shell. So super easy to get out. A little, took my time though, because I wanted to be ginger, bringing stuff out. NECA products, sometimes can be a little brittle. So I didn't want to take the chance of breaking anything, getting them out of the package, because that would have just been heartbreaking for me. But amazing, here they are. We're gonna pop them out just a sec. They're kind of already out, so we're just gonna lift them out really. But I wanted to show everybody the backing. Let me just ditch the twist ties there. So this was the backing behind the plastic that the figures are in, and it's basically the background of the artwork from the cover of the set.
Yeah.
So you got Senjutsu Eddie's background here with the pagodas and like this little fire and stuff, and then you got the Cyborg Eddie, or Somewhere in Time Eddie, if you will, and he's got the futuristic thing, and it looks like they're having like a contest of how many people they can kill, because we got Samurai is 5 and Cyborg is 5.
This is probably latest
results.
Yeah.
I mean, they're not playing any kind of sport. I mean,
how many children they can hug.
The whole thing with the Cyborg Eddie was that he was kind of a bounty hunter. At least that's what it always appeared like. And so I'm thinking they're having a contest on how many people they wipe out. So pretty awesome. And this is like a heavy cardboard too. So this is totally worth saving. I mean, this would be great to like just put in your shelf as the background, and then stand the two figures up.
Yeah, display them with it.
And there you go. You got one-on-one.
Just need a shelf now.
Just amazing stuff that that they thought of. And then, but here we go. We're gonna take these guys out. We have all the accessories out. I'm gonna pop these out, and then we're gonna go over each of the accessories. So we'll do Senjutsu Eddie first. We're just gonna take him up, and what a beast of a figure! Look at that. Just look at the detail. I mean, NECA always knocks it out of the park with the detail, but I mean, I think they just went above and beyond with this one.
The painting is beautiful. Like it has like tinge and
just the highlights they did, the wash over the armor to make it look all old and just and he's got, I mean, just like the whole thing. Look at his pants are all torn and stuff. Like he's just like this undead, like Oni samurai guy. It's just amazing. Yeah.
What a beautiful face.
And the helmet comes off. We will take a look at that a little bit closer. But let's get him set up. Is he going to stand? That's one thing. Let's see. I don't know. My platform's not the greatest. But there we go. We got him to stand. Hopefully I don't knock him over. But then we got the cyborg here. Oh my gosh. Here we go. 13-year-old Mike is super excited right now. All right. He's coming out. We're going to ditch the plastic prison. Oh my God. Look at this guy. It's like right off the album cover. Into my hands. I mean, just amazing detail. All the little muscles and just like that work with the veins and stuff. You got his head with like all that like mechanical stuff going on.
Yeah.
His cyborg eye. There's the back.
Spine is all
riveted. And it's got the gold highlights. Just, oh my goodness.
The tendons are crazy good on the muscle work.
And it's got like that like cyborg stuff in like the piping and stuff, like in the shoulders, and oh dude, just awesome. And then his guns are attached to him, so we're just gonna pop these in the holster so they're not flopping about. Oh, look at that. Fits like a glove. Perfect.
Like a gun glove.
Like a gun glove.
I think those are holsters, right? Gun
gloves? Yeah. You know. This could be another name for them. And let's see, we get the feet. See if we can get the cyborg to stand as well. Come on, buddy. Oh, look at that. There we go. Wow. Standing like a champ.
What's cool is that your shirt is right between them.
Oh, yeah.
And so that's like the third version.
And there he is, you know. That would be the only thing I would ask they would hopefully would have included would be the fedora, like the fedora head. I could see that just being a whole head because, you know, with all this stuff, you would want to put a hat over it.
Right.
But have a fedora head and then have a coat that a cloth goods coat that you can put on, because Neca can do cloth goods. They do a lot of it with their figures. So I think that would have been cool. So who knows? But, you know, maybe they're just like, you know what, we're going to put out this version, you know, so then I'll be having to buy another cyborg Eddie, which I don't really mind.
I don't think he'll be that.
I don't mind at all.
I'm not going to be that.
I would buy all versions of the cyborg. And I mean, honestly, there's only two. So, you know, I'm halfway there, folks. But all right, let's take a look at these. I'm going to lay him down just so, you know, if I'm getting a little eager with the platform, I don't knock him down.
A little handsy.
Let's look at Senjutsu Eddie here. Let's go through his accessories, what we got.
Yeah.
We have the extra head here with the screaming mouth. Look at that thing. It's just psychotic. It's like an Oni mask come to life. It's like a little Japanese demon here.
Those eyes on there too. They're like
the teeth. He's got little ears, all these little horns. There's like the little port for the head peg.
Yeah,
you know, so you pop it on its neck. Just looks amazing. Just great. And then we'll go through. He's got the sheath or the scabbard. I don't know. And this just fits in. There's a part in the belt that you just slide this down into, and then that just sits. And like I said, you can't put the sword all the way into it. So they give you these little pegs, and that should just port in, and there you go.
Oh.
And then that looks like you have the full sword in the hilt or in the sheath.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. And then we'll look at the sword without the actual sword, and you can see, I mean, it's just bloodstained. He's just been killing people, just chopping off limbs and heads and all sorts of stuff.
Oh, come on, camera. There we go. So hard to focus on a thin blade.
Oh, I know. I should do this, like, so you can see. Yeah, it's got some kind of ornamentation on the handle. I don't know if it's a face or something. I don't know.
There we go.
I'll have to look closer, but just amazing.
Oh, it looks really nice.
It's just a good sword. They just killed it.
Good sword.
And then here we go. It's kind of a curved sword, and it's got the lightning on it.
In your hand.
So
there you go. Yeah, it's like that flamey lightning.
Yeah, you can see that blue flame. Just it's molded onto the sword. So unlike, you know, other things where you would just, you know, like the Power Rangers, they had those effects that you would slide swords into and stuff. They took that, you know, out of your hands and just molded it into the sword. So you got this cool, you know, flaming sword.
Very cool. That's the one on the The barnyard doors, if you will.
Oh yeah, and then he's got his little short sword. I think they called it a dagger, but it's a short sword, and he's stabbed some people with that as well. I mean, it's covered in blood. It's cool. And then the hilt for that is already on him, so just like the big sword, you just pop this little hilt plug into that.
Into right there.
Into here, yeah.
Yeah.
And then let's go over the extra hands. So he's got his like his sword holding hands, if you will, on there.
Yeah.
He's got
grasping.
He's got a pointing hand, so you can point to people. You know. Like,
yeah.
What you gonna do, brother?
Look at that crazy detail on those hands.
And then he's got the rocker hands, of course. You know, it's Iron Maiden, right?
Iron Maiden.
Eddie's rocking out.
Yeah. Well, he's killing.
Yeah. And then I didn't see this one, but hell yeah, he's got the FU finger. So, you know, right before he dispatches somebody, you can give him the old, you know, one-handed salute, or one-finger salute here.
The old, hey, look at that bird over there?
Yeah. That's just so cool. Yeah, and there's like veins and stuff in the hand.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all like skeletal and stuff. It's cool. And then this is the static head that came with. And then the helmet actually comes off and it just slides right out. So this is the helmet here.
Oh, wow.
Very, very cool. Samurai helmet. And we can put that down. And then this is the head, the smiling head, if you will, without the helmet on it. So it's very similar to this guy.
Yeah, they both seem happy.
Yeah.
Very happy faces for very happy
But
people.
yeah, just awesome. Just awesome detail. I'm loving every bit of this. Again, this is the version of Eddie off I believe it's their latest album, Senjutsu.
Okay.
So that's why we have this version. This is the new of that. And let's see.
What do we got?
So
NECA
is kind of a scary thing because, you know, sometimes their joints need a little heating up, if you will. But his head looks like he can look up, look down pretty,
okay.
Not all right. But he can turn. It's just on a ball
Yeah.
joint, so you can pop that off and put the other head on. Let's see. Shoulders. Oh, man, there's creaking. I don't know yep, can lift up pretty well. It's single joint. I believe it's a single joint on the elbow. Let's see if we can bend one of them. Yep, there we go. And then hands are removable, as we know. It doesn't look like they have any.
Is there any wrist?
I don't think they do. You know, I mean, they might have a slight one. It looks like a couple of them have a hinge at the base. Yeah, so he might have there should be a little bit of a hinge on the inside.
But those are the scariest ones.
Yeah, but those are the sword holding.
Oh.
And then let's see if I can get this arm to move. These shoulder blades feel like they kind of come off too.
Oh, interesting.
I think they do. Yeah, I think these are separate pieces. So I am not breaking my figure. I'm just taking off the shoulder.
Oh, they just slide on.
So you can just pop those on and off, if you will. So you can have them, you know, without the pads.
Battle damage.
If you want, yeah, kind of give you a little extra displayability. So yeah, so single joint on the elbow on this hand too, or this arm, and then sword holding hand, and then let's see, it's got a swivel at the waist. You can kind of look down, not real.
No.
I mean, with the armor and stuff, he's going to be limited on how much movement he can do.
Not a bad crunch though.
Yeah, he can look up pretty well. Yeah, so not too bad. These all kind of seem to move out of the way. His little armor, thigh pads and crotch and whatnot.
Are they rubberized or are they?
They are. They're a rubber pad, so very pliable.
Oh yeah, I see that.
I just wouldn't, you know, if you have them in like a crouching pose and stuff, I wouldn't keep them too long because they could stick, and then you have to heat them up and get them back into their normal shape. But let's see here. Pants are just looking cool. Bend his leg up so far. Let's see if you can go back. It goes back a decent amount.
Yeah.
They don't do any kind of, or normally they don't do any thigh swivel and stuff, but they swivel at the joint in the pelvis. So you can kind of move his leg that way. And then it looks to be a single jointed knee so not double jointed, but you get a good amount of bend on there. I mean,
Yeah.
not quite 90 degrees, but whatever. And then looks like the boot. Oh no, it's the whole knee. The knee swivels since it's the single joint. And then he should have, yeah, he can bend down, bend up a little bit. He's going to be limited because of this armor on the by this ankle, so you're not going to be able to go up too far. And then he does have a rock on each ankle, and then peg holes at the bottom as well. So if you have stands, you can put them on those stands, like the Neca stands, or there's some other stands that work with these figures. But pretty amazing, pretty cool figure. Let's see which one. It's this hand. I'm gonna try it. Let's pop off one of these hands. Hopefully, it comes off pretty well. Oh yeah, there we go. Pop that one off. Let's give me the old one-handed salute. Lift this up. There we go. There it is.
Yeah.
All right. That's pretty awesome. I love that they give you fun hands to, for your figures and stuff. And, of course, it's Iron Maiden, so he's going to have some cool stuff. But yeah, there we go. There's the samurai. And then I'm not going to pop the heads off, but let's see what this head looks like in the helmet. That looks pretty good.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I'm not sure which one I'll display. I do kind of like the screaming head. I think that's pretty cool. But I also do like the kind of like smiling face, especially if I'm gonna have the FU finger on him.
Yeah.
Although this would be cool with like the sword out, like he's just dispatching people and screaming at their face.
I agree.
I don't know. Either would work. All right. So let's put him down, and let's go over the man of the hour, the one I've been waiting for. All right, so now we're going to look at the Somewhere in Time Eddie. We're going to look at the accessories. He's got his little his rifle here. That's actually the side of it. It actually looks like this.
Oh yeah.
So that's
like a cartridge.
That's the handle, and then if you had a trigger, I guess you just squeeze, and then he's got the cartridge that goes into it. So you can kind of hang on to it, hold it.
The laser battery.
Pretty cool. Really cool detail. It's got a little gold on the tip here, black for the magazine, some silver accents just on the rifle itself, and then a little black on the stock, and just that cool, just futuristic look of it. I really like that. And then we'll go over the hands. So got a couple of bigger open hand, like grabbing hands, and I think that's mainly for the rifle, right? To like kind of hold on to the rifle, or maybe, well, no, I guess the trigger hands, but yeah, I guess maybe hold that.
The muzzle area?
Yeah, something like that. That's the only thing I can think of why they would be so wide open. And then we have two trigger hands, because he's got to fire his pistols.
Yeah, pew pew.
So no fun hand, no rocker hand, or flipping off people, or hey brother hand. But some good stuff. And then we're going to look at the figure on here. So he's got just kind of some open hands. I guess this would be more of a pointing hand. Let's just move his arm up. So it's kind of, it's like maybe he could be like a come hither, or, hey you.
They're weird hands.
Yeah, just kind of an open expression. This one's more of like a, like
it's like he's grabbing
coming
something
to get you, or he could be grabbing some dude by the coat, pulling him in or something. But yeah, just amazing detail. Let's look at the head here. Head is on a ball swivel, just like the other one. So there's a lot of movement in there. Look up pretty well. Looks down really good.
Does it hit that mic when, like the microphone sort of thing, when it goes down?
No. No.
Okay, cool.
It's pretty far away from his mouth and stuff.
Okay.
I am a little worried about this eyepiece, because as you can see from the top, it is kind of bending in. It should be more straight on the eye, like this, like that, I think, but just because it's so flimsy. So just, if you get this, be careful. Don't let him face plant, because you might snap that piece off, and then it'd be hell to kind of re-glue and stuff like that. But that's just part of the figure. So the arm, they can go all the way around. He's got no shoulder pads to hinder He can move his arm up pretty well, just like the Senjutsu Eddie single jointed bend. I know that was a little, that was a little scary for me too. But yeah, very, very stiff joints. But yeah, goes 90 degrees pretty well. As you can see, that's pretty nice. So we're gonna put that back. And then theoretically, that same arm can do that. I might heat this up with some hot water just to kind of make those joints a little less terrifying to move.
Yep.
But he actually has a upper torso rock, as you can see. I'm trying to maneuver it without moving the base, but you can kind of see that he can bend over and then kind of lean to each side. So a little bit of rock up at the top, but then you also have the waist swivel too. So you can kind of get a lot of movement out of that torso, which is really nice for this figure, you know. And then let's see for the feet. So the guns are actually plugged into his thigh here, upper thigh. So they're not gonna shouldn't hinder the movement of the legs. So his legs can go up pretty good. They can go back. You get a little creak there. That's probably just the paint, just maneuvering. And he's actually got double jointed knees, as you can see on the back here. So
see that.
So it's pegged on the bottom, but I'm sure the peg is just hidden by this knee pad thing. So
it looks like it might be hidden a little too underneath.
Yeah. So let's see what we can do. So this knee is bending really well. That upper or lower part. The upper one, it's a little dicey there, but yeah, there we go. Look at that. He can kick himself in his ass there.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. That's a really good bend for a Neca figure too. And then let's see for the leg, foot hinges down. You can go up more than the Senjutsu because he doesn't have anything hindering that movement going up. And then he's got the same kind of rock on there, and then peg holes at the bottom of the feet as well. Very, very cool. Very cool figure. Big feet too on this. I mean, they're proportionate. It's not like he's, got some weird,
not like a T-Rex.
Yeah, it's not some kind of like foot issue here. But with that means that he can stand pretty well as he's standing on this platform. And as I've said before, this platform's not the greatest.
No.
But if you had him on a figure stand and stuff, I wouldn't worry about him toppling over. He looks pretty solid with his ankle joints, and like I said, with those big feet, he's going to hold his ground. So just, oh my God, amazing figure. I'm so excited. This is like living a dream. Like if I never bought another figure and I only had to, this was like my last one. This is like the chef's kiss of what to go out on. I mean, I know there's people that are like, oh, Iron Maiden, I don't really care for them. Yeah, you know what? Screw you people. This is awesome. This is such a cool figure, and Neca just nailed it, and I'm so excited, so ecstatic.
I didn't even know Neca did, figures of.
Yeah, they've done some Iron Maiden figures in the past. They did the Aces High Eddie. They did where he's like the fighter pilot from World War II, and then they did a Power Slave Eddie where he's the mummy. But they were those kind of with like the cloth, like Amigo almost figure, So I wasn't excited about them because I just couldn't get behind that type of figure. It wasn't the sculpted version. It wasn't super articulated. So I never got them. I was close to getting the Aces High one just because I love that look of that fighter pilot Eddie. But man, when they announced this set and I saw that, I mean, like getting this guy, which I've swapped out the head, put on the FU hand, put on the crazy sword, so he's looking good. Put his sword in his or a sheath in the belt there. I mean, he's awesome. This is an amazing figure. But if they had not, if they just did these as separate figures, this guy all day, every day, this guy would have been like, yeah, maybe I'll get him. But together, amazing. But yeah, this was the meat and potatoes for me. This guy's like the appetizer, and this guy is like the full meal.
The OG.
He is. I mean, they nailed it. They nailed it for both of them. But you know what? Let's do some swapping. I want to see him with his gun in his hand. So I've already, kind of creaked that hand or that elbow. So let's pull this hand off. That comes off pretty well.
Yeah, it came out.
And then we're going to pop this hand on. Easier said than done. There we go. All right. And then let's get this gun out. And we're going to put it in the holster, or in his hand, if you will.
Flash holster?
I am just, I know, I'm all over the map right now.
It's okay.
All right.
Kid in a candy store,
Let's get this finger in. Come on, man. Work with me. There we go. Look at that. Well, you can't see it because I'm hogging it, but
it's okay. You're in the moment.
I am.
We can wait.
I'm excited.
We can wait.
All right.
Oh, gosh.
Look at that. Oh, he's just ready to dust some fool.
Pew pew.
Look at that. That is. Oh,
is it a pew pew or is it a bang bang?
It's a pew pew. It's definitely a laser gun, but it's so cool because it's powered by him. It's powered by the cyborg, so the energy bolts are coming from him. So, oh man. But look at these two together. Let's put them side by side with their flashiness.
Wow.
That's amazing. That's amazing. And so these guys are like the Mount Rushmore, or I don't know, they're like the Mount Everest of the Eddie figures, for me anyway. They've done some Somewhere in Time Eddies in the past. Nowhere near as good as this. They've had some larger ones, they've had some smaller ones. Those are crap. This is the one to get. If you only get one Iron Maiden set of figures and you want the Somewhere in Time Eddie, you have to pick up this set. Any other is just you're kidding yourself. I will show you.
Where'd you get it?
This was actually it's sold in all different retailers right now, so you can get them online. Entertainment Earth, Big Bad, if they have them in stock. Luckily, I found this on Target.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And
Target app?
Target app. And but they are in Target stores if you're lucky to have a good Target, which our Target sucks ass.
Right,
which we've talked about
every video.
Ad nauseum. But if you have a good Target, you might find this in store and be able to just walk out with it.
Wow.
I found it on the app. It shipped directly from Neca. So, and it came UPS, and it was packaged perfectly. So, yeah, it was great. It came right from the source. And I got free shipping. And as you know, if you order from the Neca store, their shipping sucks because they always ding you.
Yep.
And it's high. But anyway, I wanted to show you. So this is like the Mount Everest of Eddie figures, and this would be, I don't know, I guess the Mount Diablo of Eddie figures. This was the Trooper that was put out by McFarlane Toys, and I was super excited about this figure until I got it in hand, and it sucks. We'll just get it. I thought it was good since it was coming from McFarlane. It would have a McFarlane like mold and everything. It's small. It doesn't fit the same size as McFarlane figures.
What size is this?
I think it's barely 6-inch figure. Let me get Pirate Steve here from Skeleton Crew.
Yeah.
So
it's
about a 6-inch figure, but it's just the articulation sucks. It just it's got single jointed elbows and knees, but that's it. There's no waist swivel. Yeah. The legs, I mean, it's almost a glorified 5-point articulation figure because the legs just go up like this. There's no, you can't move them out or anything. There's no splits or that kind of articulation. It can go like, he can move his leg like that. You can't even get him into the pose that's on the friggin' artwork for this version of Eddie. Like, I tried to do it, tried to recreate it, and it was so stupid looking. I just was like, you know what, screw it. So he comes with a stand, and he had a card, and like he doesn't even want to go on the stupid stand anymore.
I'm just gonna pan back over to the gold over here.
The
gold standard.
He came with the sword. He's got the little British Union Jack on the spear. He has a card that would fit into the back of this holder. But I mean, it's Eddie's, and it's the Trooper. It's iconic. I think does the back? Yeah, the backpack comes off. It plugs in. It's just a little plug in the back. It's okay. I don't even know. I don't know.
It's okay.
I got it because it was this iconic version of Eddie, and I was, I thought, oh yeah, McFarlane, they're gonna do a good job. No, this one, Todd, you shit the bed on this one. I'm sorry, man. You had a chance to be great, and this is not it. So we're gonna take him down, but yeah. But then NECA steps up to the plate and just back-to-back home runs. There you go. That's how they do it. This is how you do Iron Maiden Eddie as a figure. These are just fantastic. And to show you how long I've been an Iron Maiden fan.
Oh boy.
We're pulling this out. So boys and girls that were born like way later in life. This is called a cassette tape.
Like this century versus the last?
This is a cassette tape. So it opens up, and you pull out this tape.
That's crazy.
And it would go into a tape cassette.
No way.
Or tape player. And yeah, and this stuff here that's on a reel, yeah, that's the music. So yeah. So just, you know, I'm sure there's people looking at me like, what the hell is that? But yeah, this was my original one from 1986, somewhere in time. I bought that new probably from Tower Records, which probably only exists in Japan now. But yeah, I mean, this is, I've been waiting since 1986 for this figure. In fact, I don't know if you remember this, but you remember door posters?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if those of you who don't know what we're talking about, so there's, you know, you have posters that go on your wall and stuff, right? These were posters that you put on the back of your door, like to your bedroom. And they were pretty much like from the top of the door to the bottom of the door.
They were narrower though.
I had the Somewhere in Time Eddie, the cyborg Eddie.
Oh, the Eddie.
And he was like, basically the artwork was that he shot through the door and he was stepping through it, coming into the room. So like he was coming in to like get me or whatever.
Bounty on you.
I love that thing. My parents couldn't stand it. My dad was like, whatever. And my mom was like, why do you have this horrible thing on your door? But I was like, you don't understand. You don't understand the music. And I loved it. I would go to sleep at night knowing I was just safe and sound with Eddie coming through my door with his laser gun. Like, it was just awesome. So I have this still. That poster is probably, I don't know if I even have that. It was kind of...
I bet I could find an image.
It was so old.
I'll try to pull an image up.
I think you could probably pull an image of it.
I could try.
But to finally have this figure after all those years, from 1986 to now, is just amazing. I love this thing.
This is like 40 years in the making.
It is. It's like 39 years.
Yeah.
39 years. For a little fun fact for you people out there in YouTube land. Yeah, this I've been waiting for this figure 1 year less than Tony has been alive, which is pretty amazing.
Wow.
So that gives you a little clue on carbon dating me.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is awesome. I know I'm just rambling on and on, but I could talk forever about this. And
this is okay.
Yeah.
It's our channel.
It's just great.
We can do what we want.
Right? This is our channel. We can talk forever. You probably don't want to listen, and I'm sure people probably will be tuning out way after this or before this. But anyway, those of you who are sticking around, thank you so much for joining us on this journey.
Yeah.
For watching me live out like just a childhood dream of getting this figure, and just the cherry on top with this guy. Thank you so much for all your support on the channel. Those of you who are subscribed to the channel, give us likes, who comment on our videos. We love that. Please comment on our videos. Tell us what you like about them. Talk about the figures. Tell us if you're getting these. Do you have them? Are you Iron Maiden fans? How long have you been an Iron Maiden fan? Are you a Senjutsu fan? And you're like, what is all this other stuff? Or are you like me and you like jumped in it somewhere in time and now you're just like, you know, a fan forever.
Stuck in time.
You're stuck in time. So you know, drop us a like if you like the video. Subscribe if you want to see more. We're trying to do more and more every day. I just posted a bunch of stuff on our Instagram channel. We have that. We'll link that in the description.
Yep.
So you can see some of the stuff that we found in the wild, some of the stuff that we found that I bought, including this guy here. Let's pop him out, a little sneak preview. This is the Shredder as Dracula. And it is the all red Target edition, which I didn't know when I picked it up. I just thought I found the Dracula finally. But we'll open him up so you guys can see. But look at that. Just amazing. And that's another Neca product. And you guys are killing it.
It's funny because he's almost in theme with the samurai.
Almost, yeah. I could put Dracula Shredder with Eddie here. He could be his foot soldier.
Yeah,
he could be, you know, like, and that's what we're waiting for, Neca. Come on, just give us some foot soldier, Universal Monster foot soldiers. But yeah, so if you want to see more content, subscribe to us. Check out our Instagram.
Yep. Help us get to 500. We're almost there.
We're almost there. We're getting close. So yeah, and to everyone that's along for the ride, thank you again.
Yes.
We hope that our enthusiasm for these toys translates into the video, gets you excited and stuff. You know. We both enjoy this hobby. I probably enjoy it a little bit more. Obviously, as you can see, all this stuff in my room here that I'm still, you know, a year later, I'm still working on. But thank you again, and you know, Iron Maiden. And almost forgot our tagline. As always, for the toys.
These ones in particular.
There we go.
Get it.
We're staying